Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning, I'm Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Ric Bessin. He's with the University of Kentucky. He's Extension Entomologist there. Good morning, Ric.
Good morning, Joanna.
Now, Ric, we're going to start the morning off right? Everybody's going to be scratching after this is over, but we're going to talk about fleas.
That's right.
Because you said that right now we're kind of in flea season.
Yeah, fleas gradually build up during the summer, and it's really this late summer, early fall period that flea populations are at their highest. And so, I think about September and October as being big months for fleas.
So if you see your pet kind of scratching more than normal?
Correct. The fleas are biting our pets, and they're taking blood meals from our pets, and so they're constantly irritating, cats and dogs, and that scratching is the suffering that the pets are having from the fleas.
Now, are there different fleas, or?
Well, the most common flea that we have is the cat flea. And the cat flea, it doesn't matter if it's on a dog or a cat, it's still a cat flea. That's what we call it. But it is the most common flea. And, they can build up to large numbers. What we see when we see our animal that has fleas, it's the adult fleas on the animal. But those adult fleas are laying eggs, and the eggs drop off the animal. They land in the carpet, they land, on furniture, any bedding material you have for your animals. That's where the eggs land, and then they hatch, and the larvae feed on, dried blood that falls off the animals and other things in those areas.
So I guess that cycle kind of makes it difficult to control the flea.
Well, we need to think about, how we're going to manage and how we're going to break the life cycle of the flea. Mm-hmm. And the really good news is there's been a lot of improved technology when it comes to flea control that's come out in the last 10 or 15 years. Probably one of the biggest things that have come out are some of the medications that we can give our animals. We have monthly treatments that we can give our dogs. We have monthly treatments we can give our cat. And these are, a lot of times, these are insect growth regulators that will keep those eggs that the adult fleas are producing. It keeps those eggs from hatching. And so, again, that's one way we break the life cycle of the fleas.
Okay, so, like the collars or something like that.
Yeah, there are collars. So some of the collars have the same types of insect growth regulators.
Okay.
that they keep the eggs from hatching. We also have some, what we, with livestock we would call them pour-ons, but they're sort of spot-ons that we put, and it's behind the head between the shoulder blades, and we can put those on the animals as well. And those are not insect growth regulators. Those are actually some insecticides that are safe for the animal, but very effective against the fleas.
So is it better to be preventative then, to try to break that life cycle instead of waiting until we have a problem? Correct.
All of these work much better if we start them early in the year. If we wait until we're constantly seeing our dog and cats scratching and biting their skin, they're not going to be as effective as they would be if we started them back in April or May with these problems. Another thing we need to also remember, even though we have some really good insecticides right now and some treatments for the animals, we shouldn't forget about the other practices that we can also use. Well, one of the very good practices is, just regular vacuuming of your carpet. You're getting some of this dander and other things that come off your animals. You're getting that out of the carpet. You're sucking some of the eggs and other things out of there. Regularly laundering your pet bedding materials is also very important. Again, you're going to be removing some of the food for the fleas, and you're going to be removing some of the immature stages of the fleas as well. And so a lot of that needs to be done periodically.
Yeah, and a lot of times we get a call saying, I treat my animal, but the neighbor's animal has a flea infestation. So that can also cause, some problems in your own property.
Yeah, particularly, cats are, if you let your cat out, they're notorious for wandering around the neighborhood, and you never know what they're going to bring back with them.
Absolutely. So preventative, some good sanitation methods to use. And do we have more information about this, Ric?
We have some fact sheets that are available on the entomology website, the UK entomology website, on exactly how to keep your cat and dog pet free.
All right, so something to definitely be thinking about and on the lookout since we are in that peak season right now. Make sure that if you're not following these practices, to start today because it's not too late. Prevention is better than the treatment. So Rick, we appreciate the information and thanks for watching.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.